Hello everybody, this is Lil Ninja, and welcome back to another episode of Ninja's Empire, where in between episodes I have been working on this tunnel some more, and I got the walls done from end to end. The ceiling is the only thing left to do yet, and I also toyed around with the idea of putting flame on the side here like this, but I don't really like the way it looks, so I think we're just going to leave it like that. Yeah, okay. The entrance here still isn't done, but today I want to take a break from working in the nether, because we've been doing that quite a bit lately, and head to the overworld, and I need to gather up a whole ton of resources in a bunch of shulker boxes and fly off to some distant location away from the base, and once I get there I will show you what I have planned. So I finally found a suitable location for what I want to do, and it's just within inside of the base, and which is good. I wanted something that was not so close that you could actually see it from the base, because it's going to be a pretty ugly structure, but not so far that we had to travel a good distance. And what I want to build is a charged creeper farm, and it's actually a little bit difficult finding a spot, because it needs to be in like a biome that rains. So obviously the base is surrounded by mostly savanna and desert, both of which are dry biomes. And so I finally decided to just build it out here in the ocean. So I'm going to basically build a huge rectangular stone platform. So like here it's raining because this is actually a beach biome, as you can see. But like let's see, right over here it stops. This is desert. So I need to go from here over that way as far as I can, and then from this island here, which is entirely beach biome, over that way to pretty much out of sight, and just build a gigantic stone platform to build the farm on top of. Oh boy, this is gonna take forever. Things I get myself into. Why would I need a charged creeper farm? I don't know, just because charged creepers are cool. Okay, I think it's time for a third-person time lapse. Why is it so incredibly satisfying to watch stuff being methodically placed or appear out of nowhere, like 3D printing or a good Minecraft time lapse? There's something about it that I could just watch something like this for hours. Anyway, I actually had to stop recording halfway through because one, the clip was nearly 40 minutes long, and that's a pretty big clip for my computer to render. And two, I actually ran out of stone, so what you're seeing here is 4 shulker boxes full of stone. So yeah, that gives you kind of an idea of the scale of this project. Well, much to my shock, after I ended the time lapse, I went over there and turns out what I placed down was only 3 shulker boxes full of stone. There was still another one over there that somehow I just missed finding, and so I placed that one down, and we still have all this space to cover up. But I've been spending a good bit of time going around. I put down about 11 stacks of torches in the surrounding desert. Can you die, please? Thank you. And like over there and over there as well. And then what I'll do is make a very small version of our creeper farm that's over in the base. Just make like 1 or 2 platforms, maybe over here on like somewhere in this area. And then rather than have them flushed out, just wait around until they spawn, and then I can lure them into place. Now, let's see here. Lightning affects a mob in every, or let's say, so lightning strikes a block, and it affects a mob, or any mob within 6 by 6 by 12 blocks. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of figuring. I think what I want to do, I'm not gonna get this thing perfect. Like, it's not gonna be perfectly efficient and all that stuff. But I think what I'm gonna do is put a creeper every 8 by 8 blocks or something like that. So like, let's see, there would be one, here, and then 8 blocks over. Something like here, and then in a square, so one like that. And so the creeper has to be facing, or has to be able to see skylight. So what I'm going to do, I think, is make a whole bunch of pressure plates and wooden doors, so that the creeper walks over the pressure plate, and there's a wooden door on each side, and it closes it into a box, and the creeper's stuck there, and then we can name tag it, and then if the creeper gets turned into a charged creeper, here's a problem. So I was thinking I could go underneath and break the block, but then what? I think maybe, so I was thinking maybe like, break the block, take it down into a little controlled area, and then move it with a minecart, take it to some room where there's like a specialized killing chamber where we can put the charged creeper and bring another mob, and there'd be water on the floor. I think instead of doing the pressure plate and the doors, best way to do it would be simply to store them in minecarts, and then so like put glass at I don't have any blocks to demonstrate with. Let me run back to the base and get more stone and glass, and then I can do a setup and show you what I'm thinking. So this is basically the idea I had. I went back to the base and I was gonna build this there in survival just straight away, but then I had a sort of terrifying thought, and I decided I was gonna test it out in creative, and I'm pretty glad that I did, because turns out the creeper can move the minecart, and sometimes just randomly it's like, okay, now that I'm recording, it won't do it, of course, but before it was just like randomly coming back out, which is a little odd that I thought that the creeper could push its way through the glass. But yeah, so this was the general idea I had, just store them like this, and then once they turn into charged creepers, you lay the track off to, wherever the killing chamber is, and then just hit a button and they go off by themselves and get dumped off by activator rails and have all that, all that stuff. But I'm not entirely sure that this is going to work. Yeah, see there, when he's in the block, and I can't move the minecart any further. He's shaking his head. Nope, you're not gonna put me in here. So yeah, what if I do this and try and break the minecart? Would he go in there then? No, so he's still inside the glass block, which means that he could just walk out. Yeah, I don't think that's very safe. Maybe what I can do is just run a rail through every cell like this, and then have when I capture them, build stairs up to the cells, something like this, and then lure them up and have them drop down into the cells from the top, and then once they're charged, once I'm ready to use them, then I can run a minecart through the cell. And obviously this would be a lot of powered rail, but the problem is, that's a huge platform. That's going to take a ton of railing. So I might have to think about this one for a while, figure out exactly what I want to do in order to move the creepers after they're charged, because I want to have a system where once they get charged, I can move them, or like I could just hit a button and they go the whole way to the killing chamber by themselves, like without me getting close, because I do not want to risk having a charged creeper blow up, inside or in that platform with a whole bunch of redstone and other creepers sitting around and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play around a little more with some designs and testing and see what I can come up with, and if I can come up with anything cheaper than this. Okay, so I came up with a better design. I think this will work too. So if this is the floor, lightning strikes within 3 blocks, is it? So let's try this. Summon lightning. There we go. Yes, perfect. Okay. That means that we need to put the creepers within 6 blocks of each other. So like 1 and then well, no, I guess it would be 8 blocks. It'd be 1 and then a space of 6 between, and then another one. Okay. So then what we can do is have a sticky piston right like there, and just and water streams that would flow along like this, and the entire length of the farm, and then we can walk along and see if one of them is charged. We just flick a lever and it pulls that block back. The creeper drops into the water stream and flows off into the distance. So yeah, that should work. Okay, so this is one cell, and I've just thought of a flaw. So say the creeper in this cell gets charged and we want to put him in this water stream. If there's a creeper in this cell, he's not going to go through, which means we either have to drop this water stream down 1, or we can do this. Put the water stream... No, you know what? Actually, no, it's going to be easier to drop it down 1. I was thinking that we could put, water stream here, and then have the cells from either side converge, so, this one would drop down and flow this way, and then that way. But with crossings like that, It's going to use a lot more signs, a lot more water, and in general be more of a pain to build. So I think what we'll do is we'll have to take out a row of blocks here, and just like so, and then put in a floor here, and then that will be good. So like the next creeper would just flow under here. Perfect. Okay, now the way we get them in is to have a walkway at this height and put trapdoors here, so that we get the attention of a creeper that spawned in our farm. It'll probably be built somewhere just over here, and then we lure them over here and bring them across the farm and drop them into the hole. And once they're in there, close the trapdoor and do the next hole, and so on. And then once the hole is full, we can take down these walls just like so, and that should be good. What am I missing? Well, tons of time. That's what I'm missing. I still have to build all this, and well, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to build a few of the cells. The thing is, this farm requires a ton of name tags, and I have currently, well, I have one. Do I have any others? No, just the one. Apparently, one name tag is all. Oh, here we go. 27. So I have 27 name tags, right? So every time I get a creeper into a hole, I'm going to need a renamed name tag. So what I think I'm going to do is put up an AFK fishing spot somewhere around here. Probably, right here would be fine. I did bring some redstone with me, so we need, let's see, tripwire, string, hoppers, bunch of chests, water bucket, and a note block, which I'm going to have to craft. What else? Iron trapdoor. Here we go. Some slabs. Okay, so I'm going to build an AFK fish farm, and I'm also going to build a small platform to spawn creepers in over there, and then we can AFK fish for name tags. And the other thing is that we're going to have to do a ton of AFKing over here, waiting around for thunderstorms to come up. Okay, so I've just finished the spawning room for the creepers, and we got one already. Let's see if this works now. I need to put blocks here. Can we hurry? Fall. Yep. Good job. Okay, now I also named these Light Me Up Thor. So hopefully he'll listen. And can you stop jumping, please? Stop it. Stop jumping. There. Thank you. Now if I can just get this name tag on him. There we go. No. Whew. This is going to be a little bit more tricky than I thought. Can we do that? Will he see us? No. Perfect. Okay. Now we just have to do that to all the cells that we haven't built yet, all the way along here. And I also have to fix up the water stream. But for right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and build the AFK fish farm so that we can AFK there while we wait for thunderstorms to come and creepers to spawn. Okay, so I've got my little fishing box over here, completely undecorated and hideous, and I can just block myself in here and then AFK fish while we wait for the creepers to get hit by lightning. And I've got enough of chests here that I should be able to do an overnight fishing session without any loss. And let's see what else here. Okay, so we've got the creeper spawner working, and we have the pods designed. In between episodes, I'll probably work on adding more of these pods and also filling in that space, and maybe doing some more lighting up around the area, and hopefully getting a few more creepers in place. But that's going to be all for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.